So hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Bomberman 1 on the Super Nintendo. This is Alpha Cannibody and well, we're already in mid-progress. So we've got the timer bombs already, which is always pretty nice. And so let's just blow some crap up. So in the last part we defeated our first boss, and we really are coming up to our next boss. Well, I say coming up, I think we find the next boss in this part. I could be wrong, I could be right, so don't take my word for it, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, in the last part I had to redo the commentary, but not all of the commentary. So I just edit out the last few parts and redo the last few parts a couple of times. Because of, well, my dog playing with his squeaker, which got in the way of recording, because it was too annoying, and I couldn't imagine being in your shoes watching an LP with a dog biting his squeaker as loudly as he could. But anyway, World 2.4, and then the first time I had to get rid of the commentary was because of syncing up issues, which is never good. I'll be right back. So, hello again everybody. I am back, and yeah, again the dog started squeaking his toy, and that's never any fun. So I decided to stop recording and just restart really. So you can see we actually have some new enemies, which actually one of our bomb enemies took care of for us, which is always nice. Well, I don't really know what they're called. Well, I don't know what any of these enemies are officially called. You see that I went to see whether I had the kicking tool, but obviously I didn't, unfortunately. Would have been very helpful if I did. So, I actually really am enjoying doing post-commentary, because if I go wrong, well, if something goes wrong, I haven't gone wrong yet, but if something you don't really want to happen, then you can just stop recording. The game keeps going. It's perfect. You know, whereas if you're playing a game, you have to fully stop and probably restart the part, which is never good. So anyway, this should be the Monday episode as far as I'm aware, and we haven't died yet. I don't want to jinx that because I can't remember when we next died, but yeah, this is where I start to having to take full advantage of the immortalness that you gain from starting and accidentally kill myself, which is death count 11, I think. And actually got a game over. Oh, that's not good. First game over, death count 11. Yeah, so I wonder how many game overs we're actually going to get in this, well, I know how many. Well, actually, I don't remember how many precisely, but I know we get, I'm not saying. Well, we got another death. That's just beautiful. It was lagging whilst that death happened, so I'm not even sure how it even occurred. Can't remember, I've not got the best of memories. But anyway, yeah, it really starts to get more difficult in this stage of the game. You start to have troubles with the whole, well, with just being swamped in the very beginning of the level, to the point where you're just placing bombs randomly in hopes that you kill everything around you. As I'm pretty sure you witnessed me doing, and let's just say the timer bombs probably aren't the best for that situation. Even though I class them as the best weapons in the game, then they're more than likely not the best for those situations. I don't know, maybe people play the game differently than I do, but I don't know. I just find it more difficult with timer bombs in those types of situations. But we finish off the enemies, and now we've got to try and find the exit. But as opposed to actually going down the exit, we start doing what we were doing in the first world, and that is clear the treasure chests, not Jess, to try and find more items, because let's face it, we really need them now after all them death counts. So anyway, wall 2-6, so really making progress. I think there's 6 walls in the game in total. I could be wrong, but again, taking advantage of the immunities at the start of the level. The enemies, this stage seems a lot easier than the stage before, you know. I normally expect stages to get progressively more difficult, but this seems to be a step easier as opposed to a step down. They're using red bombs instead. I think they can, their flames can go through the actual walls, the destructible walls anyway, because that's what happens when you get red bombs. But yes, we get the kicking tool. As we know, it's one of the most useful tools in the game, and I'll be right back in a second because my dog needs a pee. Okay, well, I'm back. So yeah, I forgot what we were talking about, so hopefully it wasn't anything important. Nearly blew myself up there. Found the exit, but even though we got the kicking tool, I must have thought it wasn't good enough. And I'm on the hunt for more items. Could do with an extra life. Oh no, I couldn't. I'm doing quite well for lives. That game over really helped me out. And I'm cocking up my kicks right there, because I'm a bit of an idiot. And again, come on, just be easier if I walked over and placed the bomb. Guy. You see, this is why I like post commentaries, because you get to look back at how you play the game, and you get to look back as if you were a viewer of your own video, you know, as opposed to actually doing a live commentary where you have no idea what's going on. So I can criticise my own stuff. And I hate these blue dudes. I haven't seen them in ages, but they decide to come back to piss me off. Seriously, these are the most annoying guys in the game. I hate them more than any of the bosses. I'd rather go on a match against every single boss in the game than face one of these blue dudes. It'd be easier to kill one of these blue dudes, but it'd be more annoying to kill one of them. You know, you end up having to set traps like that, but in the later stages, and this is why I hate them, because in these early stages they're not necessarily all that difficult. But in later stages, they begin to spawn right next to you, and in the end the game gives you worse spawning positions rather than bloody Call of Duty. So anyway, yeah, so I had to edit the commentary again. As much as I like post commentaries, it can get rather annoying with syncing it all up. But I'm still going to choose post commentaries over live commentaries. So my Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play, that's going to be a post commentary from now on. I do have 3 more parts to upload which are live, but from after then, which I think part 9 onwards of my Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play will be post commentary. But anyway, I died, which I forget to announce, but I did write death count, which was death count 12, which I don't think is necessarily all that bad. I'm not a huge fan of this whole the destructible wall and how it appears in this part, because it's somewhat annoying, because you kind of forget where the walls are when they disappear. I know it's not all that slow, and it's quite quick in fact, but when you're playing it's like, where's the walls that I've got to blow up? Where are they? Maybe I'm just being a bit of an idiot, but I end up waiting for them to reappear before placing my bombs down, which you'll see. There we go. I only place them when they're visible, so I know where to place them. But anyway, we blow them all up, and we got no perks, so we may as well move on to the boss battle, baby! So anyway, in this boss battle we're against, and I hope none of you have a phobia of clowns, because, well actually if you do have a phobia of clowns, you're going to enjoy this part I think, because we get to blow up one. And whilst I'm playing this, at first I don't even notice the little white sparks or stars, whatever you want to call them, flying at me, and I get rather lucky in avoiding them. Until there, death count 13. But anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.